What's up guys, thank you for tuning in to another video. Today I'm excited because we are looking at different meals in different prisons across the world. Specifically 8 prison meals in different countries of the world. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what prisons in different countries have for dinner, lunch, breakfast, all that fun stuff. So let's get into it.
Hello everyone. We all know very well that breaking the law is not worthwhile. A
Nope,
few
it's
centuries
not.
ago, if you were caught after committing a crime, you were imprisoned in a damp dungeon with only bread and rats running around you. But something
Wow.
must have changed, right?
Not good.
In some countries, prisoners enjoy delicious food and spend their free time on creative activities.
Imagine
While in
murdering
other
someone
places, the
and
conditions
getting
are still
high-quality
very
food.
harsh. Are you ready to take a risky journey through the world's prisons? Then, let's get it on.
What's number one? Number one. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
China.
China.
You might have heard many
I've
terrible
heard
stories
Chinese
about
like
Russian
prison
prisons.
camps are the
It's
worst,
difficult
so
to say which of them are
I'm
true.
expecting bad
According to
stuff.
the internet, this
Look
is
at
what a
that.
typical lunch
Look
in a
at
Russian
that.
prison looks like. It's a good
That's
thing the
some
images
gruel,
don't
bro.
evoke smells. Have you lost your appetite for several days?
Nah, I don't know how I can eat that.
We have a solution. Welcome to a Chinese prison. What would you like to eat for
Whoa.
dinner tonight? The menu includes roast and shredded pork with green pepper.
Wait,
Tomorrow
what?
you can enjoy lamb soup or chicken nuggets.
That
Look at this
actually
dish.
sounds good.
It looks like a typical meal in a Chinese restaurant in any metropolis.
Yeah, that's what I'm
By the
thinking.
way,
Sounds
if you
good.
have money, you can order extra food every day.
Bribery.
Or you can buy different foods in the cafeteria. There are
Bribery.
plenty of treats for all tastes.
Corruption. I thought it was meant to
So
be
that
bad.
prisoners won't suffer too much time from the heat, they're served watermelon in the
Yo!
summer. But don't think that this is the case everywhere. This only happens in the prisons of the richest Chinese cities.
Okay.
In smaller
Fez, I
cities,
knew it.
only $1.7 a day is spent on feeding each
$1.7.
prisoner. What can you buy with that amount of money?
What is that?
Inexpensive vegetables such as cabbage and radish. They're cooked in large quantities at the same time, so they use a shovel instead of a ladle. The resulting brew is distributed in
disgusting.
cubes and probably just looks like the ugly
There
soup
is
we
no
showed you at the
nutrition, I'm
beginning.
telling you, in that.
Italy. Have you ever seen the movie Goodfellas by Martin Scorsese?
No.
Surely you remember the scene where the gangsters enjoy a sumptuous dinner in prison. You think it was a figment of imagination of the director? Not at all. Italian law allows many prisoners to have a small gas stove on, which
What?
they can make steaks and pasta and prepare coffee. However, this is
What?
an option that not everyone uses, since the dining room feeds the prisoners very well. The main dish consists of
Yo.
120 grams of
I need to
pasta
go
or
to
rice with sauce,
Italy to get into
150
prison, I
200
can't
grams
lie.
of meat or
They've
fish,
got
vegetables,
some
and a couple
good
of slices
scran.
of bread. Do you want to make your lunch more sophisticated? You can order half a liter of dry
Yo,
red
is that the
wine or a
prison?
liter of
That's
beer,
fine
but you will
dining,
have to
man.
pay. Although, why buy wine when you can make it yourself? No joke. In the prison of Gorgana, there is a small vineyard, and the 100 inmates held there are trained in winemaking. Don't you think that's enough?
What
There's
is
also a
this?
prison in Italy with a restaurant. It was created to train the prisoners and increase their chances of finding work
I
in
can't
the
lie, that's
future.
smart.
But the criminals worked so well that the In Galera restaurant was open to the public and now has a 4.5 stars out of 5 on TripAdvisor.
Oh wait,
No
there's a
wonder.
prison
Which
restaurant.
could you try Taglione
I need to
al
go
Nero
there when
di
I go to
Serbia?
Italy. Video coming soon.
Japan.
This is
Are
gonna
there
be
any
good.
crimes committed
I can
in
already
this
tell.
country? Unfortunately, even in a developed country like Japan, there are people who break the law.
This is gonna
Their
be good, I
numbers
know.
continue to decrease every year. Today, the crime rate is incredibly low. Perhaps that is why the Japanese authorities spoil prisoners so much. Do you remember how prison dining rooms look in the movies? The workers serve an unfathomable porridge to the prisoners
Yo.
who have trouble eating it with a spoon.
That is
To
disgusting.
Japanese prisoners, this sounds incredible. They're used to a healthy and balanced diet. Thinly sliced daikon radish,
Yo.
harusai noodle
That's
salad,
like Nobu
rice
stuff,
boiled
bro.
with
That's
barley, and
Nobu.
miso soup. This is not the menu of a fancy restaurant, but a standard lunch in a Japanese prison. When was the last time you ate roasted fish? Prisoners in Japan eat
I
it
haven't
every day.
eaten
The
roasted fish
officers
for
think
time.
this foods helps the prisoners to be better people. Do you think it really works? Kazakhstan.
Well, we can only see.
Ready for the most extreme tour of your life?
Yes. Wait. What's
Let's
this
visit a
got
place
to do
where
with
you
anything?
Journalists can rarely enter.
What's
At
that
the
dinosaur
entrance,
got to
you
do
get
with
an
anything?
alarm button in case of an attack. The location of this shady building was not chosen by chance. It's built on a rock so that it's impossible to dig a subway passage. Moreover, the prison is surrounded by miles of steep. Pay attention because we are inside the Black Golden Eagle. one of the strictest prisons in Kazakhstan for dangerous offenders. About 100 of them will spend the rest of their lives inside these walls. These criminals have taken the lives of more than 400 victims and are now sentenced to life in
400
prison.
victims.
You want to know what a day is like for these people? At 6
Yo,
o'clock a.m.,
they're playing
the alarm
GTA in
sounds
real
and
life.
prisoners
What the
must get
hell?
up and cannot go to bed or sit down until the end of the day. For 16 hours, they can only write or read on an iron table. They also have 1 hour to walk down a small corridor where the ceiling has been replaced by a grid through which they can see a small piece of sky. It's forbidden to communicate or work, and every day is similar to the previous one.
Oh, that is
If
so
you
dead.
consider the terrible crimes committed by the
What is
prisoners
that
of this
suit?
prison, it's a pretty fair punishment, don't you think?
400 murders is a lot. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good, I know. The Scandinavian countries
You can
are up
see
there.
little wooden cottages, a pine forest where you can ride horses, and beautiful places for fishing. What's the name of this place? We want to spend our vacation.
You get to go
there.
fishing in prison. That's not prison, that's a
Sorry, but
holiday.
It's not possible because we were describing the Norwegian prison of Bastoy. You won't end up in this
Oh,
place
man.
for running a red light or committing petty crimes. This island is home to the country's most dangerous criminals. You probably think that this place is
Oh,
surrounded by
gosh.
machine guns and a wall of barbed wire. You haven't guessed right. The
Bro,
prisoners
they get a gaming setup in prison. Imagine you're in prison and you're making YouTube videos. Norwegian prison, man.
live
They're
in
built
luxurious
different.
houses, they can visit each other, and at night, only 5 guards patrol the place.
Oh
in their
my
free time,
God.
they're not only allowed, but also recommended to ride horses, fish, and play tennis. Are you hungry? You
Tennis
can shop at the
in prison.
supermarket, or you can enjoy a salmon cooked by a chef. But don't think that the Norwegian government has gone crazy.
Is this
The
even
job of the
prison?
prison is to help people, right? Bastoy is the perfect place for this. The reoffending rate here is just 16% against the
shit.
European average of 70%.
Oh,
Besides,
shit. I guess it's
38 years
working
of
then.
work, there was only one
100% this
Why would
won't
a
work in
prison
London
do that?
prisons. This ain't gonna work in
United States
HMP.
of America.
This is gonna be shit.
In movies, prisons in the United
This is
States
gonna be
all
shit.
look very similar. Tough prisoners in orange uniforms, a gym in the courtyard, and a dining room where you can eat as much as you want. Well, U.S. authorities claim that the last point is an accurate depiction of reality. Breakfast includes oatmeal, cereal, and milk. Main courses include chicken, lasagna, and of course hot dogs, hamburgers, and burritos.
That
Are you
sounds
a
alright.
vegetarian? In the United States, they respect your beliefs, even if you break the law. Since 2016,
alright.
federal prisons have been offering vegetarian food to inmates. They've even developed a special low-sugar, low-salt menu to take care of the health of offenders. It's like a summer camp for kids, don't you think? However, prisoners claim that it's not all that easy. In some states, the number of meals was reduced to 2 a day. Some
2.
prisoners ended up eating toothpaste and toilet paper to help the hunger to subside.
Tissue paper.
Oh no.
There were also
Oh,
complaints
nice.
against the largest private provider of food to American prisons. Criminals have found garbage and even larvae on their plates. After all, no one expects the criminals to be fed foie gras, but that's too much, don't you think?
Imagine finding lava in your food. German. This will be
Look at
good
this
as well.
beautiful university campus. New buildings, a picturesque forest around it, a lake nearby. It'd be great to study here, wouldn't it? But if you look closely,
I don't
you
get
can
these
see a
little
wall around the
memes. They got
perimeter.
nothing
Then
to
you
do with
realize
anything.
that this is not a college campus, but a prison. Although it has something in common with universities, prisoners here learn to live in a new way. Prison conditions are similar to those in the outside world, even for the most dangerous criminals. The cells have
Wow.
normal doors and all prisoners have keys. Do you want to hang bright drapes and put some
Yo.
flower pots? No problem. You can make all kinds of
I
renovations.
feel like some people just go
Don't
to
forget
prison
about your
just
yoga class.
to live a better life than they were
You
outside.
heard us right. There are also crocheting and drawing classes and outdoor volleyball games. Of course, this has lowered the reoffending rates, but we're a little upset. The prisoners are having more fun than many of us, and this news will make you feel even worse. In 2016, a food contract deal fell through. The administration ordered food from McDonald's for the criminals, although the inmates couldn't choose a Big Mac because it was too expensive. South Korea.
South Korea.
Okay, no matter how good the conditions in prison are, no one in their right mind would want to live in this place voluntarily. However, some people are willing to pay to end up in a cell. This strange
course.
situation happens in South Korea, but this idea seems crazy only at first sight. The country is known for its work culture, and many South Koreans suffer from stress and even have health problems from working too much. So where can you escape from this routine? In
Prison.
jail. Although it is a fake one, because no one would pay $90 a day to be in a real prison. prison, especially since real prisoners are fed kongbap, a traditional Korean dish made of rice and soybeans. Otherwise, the fake prison completely imitates a real prison. Visitors spend 24 hours in solitary confinement without communication, a telephone, a clock, or even mirrors. Many clients claim that it's the best rest of their lives. Would you like to try it?
Yeah, I guess I can see. Hey guys, that has been the video. If you have enjoyed it, please smash that like button and comment down below which prison you liked the most or found most interesting. For me, it definitely has to be Norway. You get to do fishing and play tennis and get some of the best food. I might have to move to Norway and maybe shoplift, commit a couple crimes here and there. Joking. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Peace.